appears I was down. Was I down long? I just looked back up and OBS was not doing anything. Okay, cool. It couldn't have been too long if you stuck around. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that, but I did some amazing work there while you were gone. So I've moved focus. So I've tilted the transistor to be like pointing pretty much the wrong way. So I'll tidy that up with a soldering iron now, and then put a little bit of bodge wire between ground and the other leg of the transistor. So the heat gun, no, it's not done. That's perfect. That's good. So now I just need a bit of bodge wire. I know I have a ton of wire wrap out in the shed, but I guess a bit of something else will do for now. How much? Nah, I have a bit of room. I might just use pre-stripped cable, especially if I'm just testing it out. Bodge wire time. It did stop. I don't know what happened. OBS seemed to just stop streaming. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be using pre-stripped wire, but no, I won't. I'll use some of the real stuff. What did I do with it? Here it is. Look, if you're gonna bodge wire, you may as well bodge wire right. Right. Okay, so let's strip myself a little bit of this. That's pretty good. It needs to be so small. Just being very ambitious with that amount of so it looks like I'll be ordering new boards for this anyways. Interesting. I don't know, which one's going to be stronger? The ground pad, I suppose. So let's solder to that first, I guess. Okay, now I need to solder this bad boy in, huh? It's a bit, wire wrap would be just so much better for this. I'm pretty sure I don't have any in here though. Unfortunately. Oops, I melted a bit of my plastic. That's not great in there now. And I'm gonna move it now when I do this. That actually seemed to help a bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now I just need to bend it enough to touch it off the stream has ended. No, I wouldn't let you down like that, no. Okay, yeah, he's in a good enough spot. Just need to bend this guy around. Right, he's kinda naturally going into position there. Oh, what can you see? Nothing. Is that better? Don't know which way to approach this. Maybe from this side? Yeah, this side looks like it could be good. Right. So stupid. There's no such thing as stupid if it works though, right? My transistor is the footprint of the transistor is the wrong way around. Like, so ground is this bottom leg, but it should be the top leg. So what I did was if the transistor should be like this, I moved it so that it was up here, like this, and then the bodge wire is connecting the other two pads. So okay, fixed that particular problem. So that is what was wrong with that, gentlemen. The transistor, I could flip the transistor over, but it's not that, like the legs are pretty clearly at the bottom, right? I suppose you could just blob enough solder that it'd be okay. It's significant enough, like maybe it's just, hey guys, you could sell these ones off cheap and include a little bit of bodge wire for your pleasure. Ugh. Where did I put that buzzer that I desoldered? Because he's probably fine. There it is. Will we put him back in? See how he gets on. It doesn't feel like there's enough in it. I think I'll just get new boards made up, right? Like, it feels a shame to have this many boards. Just, I don't know. Could we repurpose them as something else? Silent alarm clocks? What could we repurpose them as? Or we could just have like a solder challenge edition. Who knows what crazy soldering challenges Brian has given to you. It's a positive. melt, solder. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, I think, like, if I was to do anything with these boards, I'd just have to say that the buzzer doesn't work. Right? Like, I know I've gotten the buzzer working now, but, like, there's two problems with the buzzer. Yeah, like, they'd be perfect for that. Like, as in, they'd work as a sub counter for people less than, you know, 5,000 or so. Yeah, that's interesting too. But you still have the problem with yeah, just the clock, no alarm clock. You'd still have the problem with the buzzer layout not being right. Let's, before we go back to the alarm clock, let's test that this buzzer actually works. It does. It's not as loud as the other one, but it does work. I think there's a pretty big difference between some of the different buzzers, because like this, like with the alarm clock, or sorry, the microwave, it was way quieter on the board that we soldered up. Yeah, so okay, so that we got a little bit sidetracked. Ooh, it's 12 o'clock. Patience. Yeah, like, to be honest, like, it would work for something like that, but the only problem is there's a block alarm clock is written on it. But that might make an interesting Tindy story or whatever. But the only, like, the thing is though, it's like the parts for this are, they're not super expensive or anything, but like, as in, it would be, like, it'd be a good bit more expensive than just getting one of those like 7-segment display modules and just connecting it up to an ESP. Do you know what I mean? It's still the other code. So let's upload the alarm clock code. Yes, right. Alarm clock code. Yeah. So what happened? Did you cool things? You were meant to get something delivered, and they were just like, nah. I broke it. It's an alarm to clock when you can't get over 999. Yep. Oh, I can hear a beep in there, so it's working somewhat. The buzzer is kind of making noise at the moment, but I think I kind of have some crap on the setup of this now, right? Oh crap, it is actually midnight now, so like, I was waiting for it to set the time, but it is midnight, so we are where we are. button works now as well. So snooze button works, the alarm off button works. I was waiting for a while. So the last thing I need to check is the LDR. So let's throw a sample sketch on for that. Example analog input. The A0. I just want to serial print this. Serial dot begin. Tuesday over here. 11.5.200. 11.5.200. I press Control S every time I'm finished typing anything, even though I don't want to do that here. Oh, look, I can leave that as an output. Doesn't. Ah, no, I better not. Just in case. Delay. I don't know. There's 1,000 delay. Get rid of that. No. Serial dot print. Then. Right. The LDR is more for adjusting the brightness of the display in the room. So like, you know, during the daylight it needs to be quite bright, but then at night it needs to be... Ooh. I think I'll leave that one up to you. I'm gonna point to the repo and be like, open source. I'll take that PR. But like, that's the thing. It's a nice platform for like. It's done uploading. It's a nice platform for messing around with. Like, okay, so it's on 364. All right. That's a pretty low high value. I guess it's not. Where is the bright light? Yeah, that could definitely be a thing as well. So the button here is a snooze button, but like you could definitely make the LDR do something. It was mainly, to be honest, it was mainly just like, oh, I could throw in an LDR and, you know, it would be 2 extra components to me and it'd be fine. Like, do you know what I mean? You know, it was no skin off my nose to add it in, if that makes sense. So the maximum reading for it is pretty low, but I guess if I turn on the it's a bit if alarm changes at all. It actually is, you know, it's pretty consistent there. But yeah, that's a good idea. Just like, oh, I couldn't be bothered. I'm only printing out every second there, so like, wake me up in the morning. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so relative success. I'm very happy that the 7-segment display part of it works, because it, like, I just really wasn't too sure about that. Like fixing this is and I wasn't really looking at the code too much, Eric. I just was programming. I was just programming a couple of different other sketches just to test it out. But So like fixing this isn't a big deal. So I just need to swap those 2 pins around. I need to make this, I need to make the footprint for this bigger. I also want to move it away a bit because it is touching this button, and I also wanted to try get it that you could either put it on the front or the back if you wanted to. So like say for example, maybe people don't want to have the buzzer pointing to the back, like maybe they'd want it pointing out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but you see, like, as a platform, this would be quite nice for just trying out different things like that. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. But yeah, so not a complete failure. Not 100% sure what to do with the boards now. Could you have a couple of sets of holes for yeah, that's true. I think most of the standard buzzers are like this though, right? They're what, 3 and a breadboard wide? A breadboard here. And that one seems to be just 2. Oh, it's 4. This one's actually 4 and a breadboard wide. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there. Well, you do have access to D8 or just 5 volt and ground. So you could add some more stuff instead. Yeah, like the proximity detector D8 is perfect for that, right? I would consider breaking out more pins if I was doing it, if I'm making a new rev of the board. Like I have space, so like Ollie, you're talking about all these snooze options. What I was thinking about adding to this was the snooze of shame, that if you press the snooze button, it messages your social media to say like, look at this lazy bum. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, you could add one of those stupid shake sensors that I got that I don't know if it works. Or yeah, like, you know, there's tons of different stuff you could do with it. But I think breaking out extra pins would make more sense, and even like breaking out a 3.3 volt pin would be good too, because that's not really available there. Yeah, so I think that's it really for me. It's not updating anymore. Oh yeah, sure. I burnt a different sketch onto it. It's a slow shake sensor, so you have to shake really hard. Just put an accelerometer in it so you can configure the shakiness. Yeah. Throw it against the wall. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of possibilities you could do with this. That sounds like it was fancy. But like the main reason I broke out those extra pins was to add neopixels to it or something. So if you wanted to make yourself a wake light or whatever, yeah, like you see, that's the nice thing about, you know, an Arduino alarm clock or whatever, is you can literally make it do whatever, you know. As in, if you wanted to snoozes to only last whatever, if you want to message, like say you put this in one of the kids' rooms and they press the snooze button, get it to send you a text. You know, as in, yeah, like there's kind of endless possibilities for it. I should have broken out more pins. It looks like I'm gonna get that opportunity now. Anyways, yeah. You see, that's actually the thing. I could make this one be like these boards exactly be like NeoPixel alarm clock, as in just no sound, just yeah. Now you're on my lines of thinking, Greg. Just make the alarm louder. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna finish up anyways. I'm pretty tired now. Thanks a lot for joining, everybody. Really appreciate it. I'll take your ideas for for this board on Twitter, and we'll do some interesting things. I can't imagine much people are gonna want to do this badge stuff, so I don't think we'll be selling it as is, anyways. But yeah, no, fun board. Happy with how it turned out. Well, some of it, but yeah, easy enough to correct, anyways. Yeah. It is time I got some sleep. But you know, actually, just before I go, I'm gonna upload the alarm clock to it, so at least I could actually use it as my alarm clock this evening. Yeah. So that is that. Oh, I have to add the links to the stuff from the post back earlier on YouTube. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This is uploading the news. Hey, thanks a lot for the bits again, TD Club. The first set and now the second set as well. Really appreciate it. I promise I'll get some. I promise I'll get some emotes soon. Done uploading. Okay, so it's back into alarm clock mode. Right, thanks guys. Next time I'll be streaming is Saturday morning, and hey, thanks a lot, Other Lone Star. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Alright, bye bye.